Well, this is a very exciting day, long in the making, and many countries have just received their notice, and everybody wants to be a part of it, and we'll work with many others, including the United Nations. But I want to thank you all for being here. Yesterday we had an incredibly successful visit with many of the world's top business leaders, the best, the biggest, most successful, and foreign heads of state. And now we have one of the most important meetings of all, the official formation of what is known as the Board of Peace. I want to thank the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner, and their extraordinary work. I mean, they have done an amazing job. We have peace in the Middle East. Nobody thought that was possible. We've settled 8 wars, and I believe another one's coming pretty soon. You know what that is? The one that I thought was going to be an easy one has turned out to be probably the most difficult. Last month, 29,000 people died, mostly soldiers, in Ukraine and Russia. Think of that, 29,000, 27,000 in the month before, 26,000 in the month before that. It's terrible. But we have meetings and we think we're making a lot of progress.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and the bishops and the brothers worldwide. He'll spread the truth out the four corners. Any last days, new beginnings. Let's get it. This is today at Davos. Trump launches Board of Peace at signing ceremony in Davos. U.S. President says newly established Board of Peace will be able to do pretty much whatever we want to do. It said holds a signal signed founding chart for the Board of Peace during the World Wealth in Davos, Switzerland today. And when they say that, they mean that they're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. And who is controlling us? Mean the spirit of Trump. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is Matthew 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. It's no peace coming. Supposedly they, hyping up this Arctic ballistic next level once in a generational weather storm supposed to be happening starting tomorrow this weekend. And we know that's weather manipulation. And I was like, why is this being promoted like it's 2020? But in other news, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I am come not to send peace, but a sword. What is a sword? It's an instrument of war. Yahweh Shai is not bringing peace to this earth. He said the sling of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other end. And really, the Lord is about to come judge his people, Yasharal, 2/3 of his people, Israel, because wickedness has polluted the whole earth and the hurtful works are fulfilled. And look at the state of society with all this mass confusion, chaos. It's just too much going on. And we are still in the midst of World War III. So when they say peace, peace, then sudden destruction coming upon them. So this is the Lord ultimately controlling them, letting you know no peace is coming. They say USPDT has formally announced the charter of its sovereign called Board of Peace, a body for resolving international conflicts with $1 billion price tag for permanent membership. So he basically he's basically extorting them. Got the Merriam-Webster, the word extorting verb, extorted, extorting, extorts. It say to obtain from a person by force, intimidation. What did he do to Venezuela? That was obtained by force. It's a intimidation or undue or illegal power, and what he's doing within the NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which are allies with the rest of the 10 horns. The Bible speaks about he's basically trying to extort them Greenway into hey, if you don't, we need Greenland.
We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security.
If you don't come over here, we're going to do it by any means necessary. That's extorting them. So he basically saying, well, pay $1 billion and we have peace. So he's extorting them. And these other nations, like some are going to take it because they know they need these nations that's approving of it. You got the, like, I want to say like the Emirates, these smaller nations and stuff. They still look up to America, still like the Golden Cup. They still look at America, the influence of the earth, which she still is to the grave. Till she's completed her race, she still has the influence. And then what they still go at America for the influence, the entertainment, the society, the free will, the free world. So yes, these smaller nations are going to take, they going, oh, yes, sir. Yes, DT. Yes, America. But these countries, these other countries, they like once you're going to see the list of those that's not agreeing with this 1 billion price tag, you're going to see why the scriptures say they shall hate the whore. It say, ranga. Also to gain, especially by ingenuinely or compelling argument. And that's what they doing. They ingenuinely doing this. It say if he do good, if he's not doing genuinely. It's a scripture basically saying Esau wanted to state his characteristics. If he do good, he's not doing genuinely. If you ain't brother know that scripture. But so what about the nation that don't want to spend 1 billion? That's what I'm saying. It said the board with Trump lunch and signing ceremony in Davos, Switzerland on Thursday today was originally conceived to oversee the rebuilding of Gaza after more than 2 years of Israel's genocidal war on the strips. And these people always speaking peace, but as long as Esau hadn't had his blessing, so-called white man, he didn't had his blessing, which he got from his father Isaac. He been living by the sword. He ain't never been peace. When he say peace, peace ain't coming. And that's what we letting you know, peace is not coming. Talking about end the war. Ain't no war ending. War is only getting amplified. But it appeared the board, whose 11-page charter does not mention Gaza once. Exactly. So he's lying. It didn't even mention Gaza in the paperwork. Has morphed into something far more ambitious, with the U.S. leader saying it may extend its works to other global crises, a role traditionally performed by the United Nations. Let me go down. Once this board is completely formed, we can do pretty much whatever we want to do, Trump claiming on stage at the Wealth before signing documents for formally establishing this initiative. He was joined on stage by leaders, foreign ministers, and on top of officials representing 19 other countries: Argentina, Qatar, Azerbaijan, Indonesia, Hungary, Morocco, Bahrain, Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia. This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 11, KJV, because I'm going to read alternative versions of the same scripture. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, Israel, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. I'm going to get to alternative verses. I'm going to get to, if you can, that's why I like these other versions. Even though we go with the KJV's original, these other versions are going to make that verse make more sense. But we also always go into KJV. This is NIV 8:11. They dress the wound of my people as though it was not serious. Peace, peace, they say when there is no peace. This is a Good News Translation. They act as my people wounds were only scratches. All is well, they say, when all is not well. It's not well. This is God Word Translation. I like this one the best. They treat my dear people wounds. Israel, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, the children of Israel. They treat my dear people's wounds as they were not serious, saying everything is all right, but it is not all right. And that's what we let you know, peace is not coming. So the scripture breakdown, Jeremiah 8:11, it say, Jeremiah 8:11 is a powerful verse where Yahweh condemns false prophets who superficial comfort saying peace, peace, when there is no true peace, trivializing the deep wounds and impending judgment facing Judah. Northern Kingdom, well, take that Southern Kingdom, but all people, we all Jacob's trouble, contrasting with the serious spiritual Christ Yahweh's people face, leading to destruction. So we're being led to destruction, even though they're making it seem like it's peace. This verse highlights the deceit of leaders, and the danger of false hope during a time of national crisis. That's what we're saying is no peace is coming. No peace is coming. It said they have treated lightly the injury to the daughter of my people, False prophets minimizing the severe problem, spiritual, moral, political, affecting Israel, Judah, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. It's no peace is coming. This is real serious times when this is the time when the Lord said he was going to come back. Peace, peace, they say, though there is no peace. They offer easy reassurance of security and well-being, peace, when judgment was actually coming because of their disobedience and sin. So it's like being a kid and the teacher called and say, oh, your son was acting bad and he was just disrespectful. And you know your parent, when they come home, you already know they got that call, you're going to get that whooping. And your brother try to come and say, oh, no, Mom, he good. He didn't, or somebody else, your relative, try to get between it. Like, he didn't mean that. No, he's still going to get this butt whooping. That's what the Lord is saying. My people still going to get punished for their iniquities. Because look at our people, though. The Lord said, you the only family have I known, and I will punish you for your iniquities, because he gave his law, statute, commandments to Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The lineage. He gave us the law, statute, commandments. The other nation, they're heathen nations. We supposed to be over them, but we've been under them, and look how we've been acting. So the Lord's still gonna judge his people, and that's why people coming at Drewski about all this the mega churches, but it's like it's true because you mega churches are not telling our people what times we in. You giving this peace doctrine like, oh, donate $100 and the Lord gonna bless you 10,000. You bless us 1,000, the Lord gonna give you 100,000. Like you giving our people this what's it called prosperity doctrine. Get money, just pay your tithes and everything gonna be all right. You're false. You false. You're manipulating the people. What is it? The shepherd. You're the shepherds leading our people to the slaughter. It's a context. This occurs as Jeremiah warns of Yahweh's coming wrath, the Most High coming wrath against a nation that has rejected his word. Who are the only people that he gave his word to? Israel. Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, children of Israel. With even prophets and priests being greedy and deceitful. And we see the times of these prophets, these priests. They supposed to be prophets telling the things that's about to happen and teaching the law, statutes, commandments. They're the priests being greedy and deceitful, and that's what's going on. This is a real shaking going on in this earth. So we're letting our people know, no, peace is not coming. Following up on that Peace and War article, it's a British Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper said the UK opt out of signing on Thursday today. UK. This is NATO. This is an ally of America, joining a growing list of European refusals that include France, Norway, Sweden, Slovenia. These are the NATO nations. NATO nations. These are part of the 10 horns. They refuse to sign this. It's a UK concerned about Putin. The UK has concern about President Vladimir being part of something which is talking about peace when we have still not seen any signs from Putin that there would be a commitment to peace in Ukraine. Cooper told the BBC when asked about T-Board. So these countries refuse to sign this, which are part of NATO. That's why we're saying, let me get the scripture, man. So we let you know that no, this is in-house. This is Esau in-house fighting. This is so-called American allies, friends, and they are not agreeing with this peace. Look, it's a Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, there shall hate the whore. The whore is America, because she's all the horns put their power and their money back in America. That's why America has all this power and influence, because they put all their money. When America won World War II, the U.S. dollar became the standard of the world currency. So whoever owns the money, owns the influence, owns the power, owns the military, the best military. America has been that nation. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, because the 10 horns, the whore has been riding on these other nations. These shall hate the whore, shall make her desolate, and naked shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh had put in their hearts to fulfill this is the will of the Heavenly Father, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast. So this was the will of the Heavenly Father, to give their kingdom to the beast. Unto the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. So America is reigning over these kings of the earth. And it was the will of the Heavenly Father for them to give their power to the whore. But who didn't agree to sign this? It said British Foreign. I'm gonna read it again. UK opt out of signing on Thursday, joining a growing list of European refusals. That includes France, Norway, Sweden, and Slovenia. And these are the nations that's part of NATO, and they refuse to sign it. So we're seeing these things manifest in front of us. And it's only going to get more amplified because of the other nations looking at, no, you're not going to be the back. You're not Debo no more. We don't want to go. We don't want to listen to you no more. And that's what's going on. The Lord is shaking his place up. No peace is not coming. No, it's not coming. Hope this lesson edifying. Y'all praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, step honor to the apostles and elders and the bishops and brothers worldwide have spread the truth out of the four corners. Any last days, new beginnings. Shalom.